Hi, I have another art project for you today, and this project is really fun. You need a very simple line drawing to work from. You can either make a line drawing yourself, or you can print one out on your computer by going into Google Images and just type line drawing. For example, I wanted to do a flower, so I said flower line drawing on the computer, and it came up with lots of different things, and I picked one that was pretty simple. And then I'm going to tape it to my window. I can just tape it in a couple spots like that. And the reason I'm taping it to the window is that then I can tape some paper over it, grab my pencil, and very lightly I can just trace, and I would tape this piece down, and I would just trace all the lines that you can see so that you get a nice line drawing. And I won't do the whole thing, I've already done one of these, but just to show you that you can trace it. And it makes a really good way to trace a picture, and it's actually what I did with this. So you can get all the lines, I just did a couple of them there, but you can trace them perfectly when you hold something up to the light. Okay, so now we have our pencil drawing, and you can either do it that way by copying somebody else's pencil drawing, or you can draw your own. This is one I just drew by myself, as an apple. It was very simple. And then what you want to do is decide on some words that you want to use. So for the apple, I thought, okay, what words describe an apple? And I thought of these words: shiny, delicious, sweet, crunchy, and then I thought of this phrase, you are the apple of my eye. Now you can either make yourself a bunch of words, or you could even just use the name of what it is. Like I could write apple, 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 and repeat it over and over. Or if I had the words to a song or a poem, or anything you wanted to use as words that go with your picture, you can use them, but you do need some words. And all you do is write the words right over your pencil line. So I'm going to try that right now, and I'm going to start writing shiny, and I'll put a comma, and I'll write delicious. I'm writing them right over my pencil line. Sweet, crunchy, and I think I'll repeat them. So I'll do this: shiny, delicious. And do you see what's happening? Instead of having a line here, I'm starting to have words to make the form of my apple. And you can do this all the way around. You could also use different size pens. So here on the bottom, I think I'll write, you are the apple of my eye. And I'm going to write it this way. You are the apple. I'm writing right on top of the line. And I could continue around with the rest. Let's do it really quickly. Shiny, delicious, sweet, crunchy. And if I just write this over and over, Doesn't really matter what words you use, as long as they somehow connect. I could even write apple, 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 apple all along here. Now, as I get to the end, maybe I won't fit them all, so I'm just going to write sweet here. And I'm going to stop. Okay, so now I have the outline of the apple, and of course I would have to do the rest of my pencil lines with words too. But when I'm all done, I can just erase my pencil line. Make sure you use a good eraser and hold it still. And then what's left are the words forming your picture. And you can either use just black on white, which looks pretty good, or you could use colored pens like I did in this one of the rose. I had some colored markers and some colored pens, and I used those. And you can do that. There's another thing you could do too. I haven't done this one yet, but if you wanted to, you could fill in the entire object over and over just in a line, and just keep writing it over and over to make it look all filled in. That's another thing that you could do. And at the end, you will have a picture made out of words. Now, this can make something really interesting, and I think you might even be able to make this as a gift for somebody, or as a card for somebody. So if you try this, go ahead and take a picture of it and send it to me. I'd love to see your results. Okay, until next time, take care and see you soon.